Hey guys and girls, General Daly here, Agent Blue. We're going to check in with you guys for a little news update from Gamers Platoon. Joining me today is Cask, the Community Operations Manager, and the CEO, King. Thanks for taking some time to talk with us, guys. We heard you have some updates for us as far as some tournament stuff. We have some new clan information, and I believe, from what I understand, GP is about to go through a pretty big overhaul. So again, I thank you guys for taking some time out and doing this for the guys that maybe don't know how to operate the forums or aren't too good at reading English. This could definitely be very good for everybody. So again, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Daly. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, so just so we can stay on the same page, as I said, for people who maybe aren't good on operating the forums, we're going to address this today in the order that it's listed in the forums, so that everybody can follow along with us. People watching this video will be able to see the exact things that we're talking about. So I see here that GP's at a milestone as far as the clans that are being here, and it seems like GP is running in stride now with a lot of the other big communities, and I'm personally glad to see that. It seems the first thing we have here is some operations and improvements coming to GP, and the first one being a new and improved website that's coming online soon. Who can tell me a little more about that?
We've been listening a lot from the community feedback, and many of our community members have been complaining that there's a lot of information that are text information on the website. The people get to not get through the information they're looking for pretty easy. So we are launching a new totally improved website, which is relying on the videos and more visuals, which basically send the messages and the flash news about everything that's going on pretty quickly. There's no need to read loads of lines and navigate loads of menus to reach the information you're looking for. So we hope that the new improved website will be a very good step towards improvements in GP. Continuous improvement is one of our aims here, and when the community speaks, we listen to what they are looking for.
Well, that's excellent to hear, and I'm sure the community loves to hear that straight from you. I've had a chance to preview the website myself, and I have to say it is a 100% step up from what we have now, and I am very excited to see that. Up next, I see we have some additional options other than PayPal for donations coming up, and that kind of appeals to me and maybe some of my other guys who don't necessarily have personal PayPal accounts. What are the other options that we're looking at?
Yeah, one of the most common complaints that we've been receiving in the past, that some people would love to contribute to GP success, would love to be part of and help support the organization, pay some of the fat bill that we are receiving every month. So, but they always had the issue of not having PayPal accounts, or it's blocked in their countries, or it's not an easy activation for them for one reason to another. So we are adding direct donation options through credit cards to check out, Google payments, bank checks, whatever. We are using VeriSign e-commerce solutions for the donation options. So it's going to be pretty much secured, pretty much offering a wide range of payment and donation options to our community instead of just PayPal. PayPal will remain always an option, but there will be an additional options as well.
That sounds great, and I've heard of VeriSign myself, so from my standpoint, that sounds like a very safe and secure way. That's probably the first time I've ever seen a community, offer, a separate way to donate and kind of make it more easier for their members to help out. And I think the clans and organizations out there that are part of GP will definitely appreciate that. The next thing I see that it seems that you have mentioned that you have listened to the feedback and you have a new control panel coming out for some of the game servers. How about you guys explain a little bit about what that means?
Unfortunately, when we aligned and partnered with some of the biggest game server providers out there today, uh, they did not offer us when we go and rent a dedicated machine and to offer our community members and clan leaders service. There were some limitations there that we could not offer them a dedicated control panel for some of the games. Some of the games we already offer a control panel. We usually offer what we can offer based on our agreements with the game server providers. But recently we are working on a massive upgrade for all our servers, which will enable us to offer direct control panel to any game, any sponsored game servers that we are offering to the community, specifically when it comes to Battlefield. So it will not only come to Procon layers control, it will come a control panel control, a full access where you can add also admins, modify the server configuration files, and all the regular benefits when you have a control panel to your server.
That sounds
So
great, and I,
we see this as a huge and a very important step. Many people have been asking for, but it will also sadly will bring some ugly news. As I mentioned at the beginning of the post, there are some good news and bad news and ugly news. The ugly news is it's not actually ugly news if you look at it the right way. This will accompany some downtime for the servers. Sometime some servers will need to be removed and recreated again. But this should be, I guess, it's for the greater good.
Yeah, that sounds great, and I'm sure, and especially as a clan leader myself, we can appreciate the steps that you guys are taking to give us more control over the things that you guys are offering us, and I'm sure any downtime or remake of the server will definitely come with an understanding that it's something that's got to be done so that GP can make its next step in the right direction. So personally, as I said, as a clan leader myself, this will, if it affects any servers that we currently have, it definitely will not upset me or any of my guys. We will be grateful for the steps in the right direction, as I mentioned. So moving on, the last part of the operations and improvements I'm seeing is it looks like you guys are making some additional improvements to the GP tools section. I'm not familiar with that. Could you guys explain what that is?
Uh, we recently have released a free online banner and signature creator for the clans and members to create custom banners without any knowledge of graphic designs, etc. And we are also adding additional templates to this section. And we're also adding a couple of new tools that I will leave to be a surprise to all the community members when they see them online. And so yeah, the GP tools it's going to be having an addition of a new tool that I'm going to leave it as a surprise for the community members to find out by themselves. But in regards to the signature generator and designer, we are adding additional templates to it. We are adding more bandwidth to the server capacity so the pictures load faster and the templates load faster for people. And I don't, yeah, I think it's going to be way easier to create your customized clan banner or personalized forum signature from the GP tools section.
That sounds great, and I'm sure any community members out there that don't know about that will definitely appreciate now being able to hear about it. I'll have to say that I do remember it having its own section in TeamSpeak for some time, but some people might not have known what that is, and we'll make sure that everybody watching the video today gets a chance to see that. Sounds like a great addition, and we can't wait to see the improvements. Um,
Actually, if you go to the front news page on the forums, you will find the GP Tools banner, where you instantly, when you click on that banner, you are linked to the GP Tools section where you can start immediately creating your free signature and banners.
Sounds great. So with that, that about wraps up the operations and improvements part of today's newscast. The next thing that we're going to be looking at is the tournament and events for June and July. Now, I'm excited about this kind of stuff. I'm sure the community's getting excited. So why don't we just start off with the end of the submissions for the Battlefield contest? Who can tell us about the $400 cash prize and the videos that are coming in now? How are we looking on that?
That's something that we had a season 1 for probably around, it's about around a month ago now. BF3 Best Moments, which involves players' best moments and recorded into a montage. And whether it's a serious montage or a more of a comical montage, it can be anything you want it to be. And they submit their videos, and the community will. So we're running it pretty much like we were running it last season, in terms of communities will submit the 10 videos. Once we've received all the submissions, or significant submissions to be able to warrant having a community vote, which actually right now we've extended the competition for I think about 15 days so that we can receive more of a selection for the community to choose from. And once those videos have been submitted, we'll close the submission stage, and then we'll ask the community to vote on the top 10 videos out of all of the submissions. After that, then the GP management will then decide on the best video out of the top 10, just as last season. But again, yeah, we're trying to highlight to the whole community. We've put banners on TeamSpeak. We've promoted it on the news section on the website, and we really need people to try and put some more videos in for this season. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, that sounds good, and I'm sure the community is excited to have a little more time to upload their clips. Catching good moments in Battlefield can be hard.
That's right. Yeah.
Sometimes you can be doing great, and it can all be over. But like I said, I'm sure the community will be excited about that. I'm excited to hear it's been extended a little longer. That give me a chance to put in some of my own submissions, and I'm sure the community is also excited about the cash prize as well.
We have seen on season 1 the 19th platoon clan from Italy grouping up and making one of the, actually it was really tough competition in season 1. The 19th platoon had organized a very nice group video and put it in a very nice storyline, and it was something really that you don't see every day. And it was a competition with another video that was really well made, well timed, with music and sound effects and all. So yeah, I believe the best videos can come out if the group of people or clans start to record their own montages and put it together. I will advise any serious competitor to go to visit the season 1 videos and get some ideas from there, and I believe we're going to see some very decent videos this season.
Yeah, it would be good for them to, as you say, look at season 1. At least then they can see what kind of competition that we're up against last season, and the kind of videos that made it through to win the competition. And win the 400 cash prize, which again has been carried over to season 2. It's the same cash prize, 400,000 GP points, so which relates to $400 US. So yeah, let's see how it goes this season.
Sounds good, guys. And as I said, I'm sure the community's happy about all of that. And moving on here for tournaments and events for June and July, I see we have a Kill the King mod season 2. Which I guess is every Friday and Saturday in Asia, Europe, and America, and season 2 starting at the 16th of this month, I believe. What is Kill the King mod, and what does this season actually entail?
Okay, Kill the King is basically a kind of game style, hence why we call it Kill the King mod. Some people were confused about about there being a mod for BF3 in the coding, but it's actually a really fun game, a game style that we put together, and it involves King Hunt, who has I believe 5 people. I think they're called the Royal Elite Guard, and they're protecting him from myself and my team of rebels. And the whole idea is played on about 2 or 3 different maps, and the whole idea is to kill the king, obviously. And you have to kill the king 5 times. We modified a few of the rules that he's not allowed to be revived. All the details can be found on the latest post that will be coming soon for that. We're kind of working on that right now as well, on finalising the fine details. And yeah, you have to kill the king 5 times. If you kill the king 5 times, win the round, and you can earn GP points. Again, we're still finalising how many points exactly you'll win, whether it's points per kill or points for killing him 5 times. It's going to be decided upon. But it was really, really exciting last time. Loads of people in Asia, loads of people in Europe and America were really hyped about the whole thing. All of us had great fun, and yeah, so this is more of a kind of a fun event rather than a competitive event, but it proved well last time, hence why we're doing season 2.
And
Yeah,
everybody
that
was
sounds great.
rushing to kill the king, and for some reason. Actually, it's a fun event, but it requires a lot of coordination, and
No, that's right.
definitely
Yeah.
brings your
Yeah.
skills to the limit, because
Yeah.
usually the defenders are outnumbered by the rebels. The rebels are usually 3 times more. It was like 5 guards defending
I think it
the
was
king, and the
against
king is
10 or 11, wasn't it? 10 or 11 of my
it was.
rebels and 5 of your Royal Elite Guards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
and
yeah.
the king is usually located in one of locations, and he cannot move freely in the map. I believe it was in Sharkey and
Yeah,
Karkand, where he is
that's right.
trapped in one or 2 houses there, and the locations are well set. So and yeah, so it becomes very hectic, and everybody's running towards one target, and the guards are trying to protect that target. And if the king loses in the first round, he moves to Sharkey, where he take the TV station as his fortress, and 5 guys are defending it. You see people dropping out from parachutes from the roof, people storming the front gate. It becomes really hectic. It's not easy as it looks. It requires a lot of coordination from both the defenders and the attackers.
Well, that
Now
sounds
we're looking
very
forward to
fun.
season 2. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I haven't personally heard of in my time here, and I'm glad I know about it. And I'm sure everybody watching this video that plays Battlefield will be excited to do that. It sounds like a lot of fun, and sounds like you can get a lot of crazy moments going on in there. Moving on, the next thing for tournaments that we have is the Sniper Elite Battlefield 3 Minecraft servers top player competition season 2, which says it's going to start on the 16th of June with bigger rewards and prizes. Now, if you guys would break this kind of down for us and explain to us what this all means, I'm sure everybody would appreciate that.
Well, season 1 started with Battlefield 3 server competition only, which basically measures how active the players are on GP servers. So the more active players are playing on our servers with the most play time, of course we have all our servers tracked, and the statistics come out every week of who was the most active player, and the most active player usually in season 1 won 50,000 GP points or $50 per week for just being active on just GP servers. But the community requested to extend this competition into other game servers as well, like Sniper Elite and Minecraft. So we are in season 2. We are extending the top active players on GP Sniper Elite servers, in addition to Battlefield and Minecraft servers as well. And we hope that everybody comes out as a winner, a different winner each week, of course.
That sounds great, and that's very good that you guys are rewarding the people that are having their servers, full constantly, and I'm sure that all of the clans definitely appreciate that. Moving on to the next one, League of Legends, which I'm kind of excited to hear about. Looks like we're having a League of Legends Cup with $1,000 cash prize, 1 million GP points with the winning team plus RP points presented from Riot, which is the in-game money for League of Legends. So how does this League of Legends Cup work, and what do you got to do to win it?
Basically, for all the people that are playing the League of Legends, they already know it's a 5v5 game, and we were making this cup in a regional level of Europe, but of course everybody from the US or Asia or Australia are also welcome to join this tournament. It's a ladder, so the top team that wins the most of the matches will win the League of Legends Cup with the prize of $1,000. In addition to the second and third positions, will be rewarded with right points presented from right. So yeah.
Well, that sounds great, and I can't wait for that. I would love to compete in the League of Legends Cup, and that sounds like a lot of fun. League of Legends is a great game, and I'm glad you guys are doing things in multiple games that everybody can enjoy. So far, just in the first half of this news update, we've already covered 6 to 7 games, and there's more coming up here soon. So it's very good to see GP kind of spreading the wealth to all the games and not just limit it themselves to a select few titles. But moving on, Battlefield 3 leagues registration opening up for Europe. I see that soon Asia and America will be opening up with prizes reaching over $2,000 or 2 million gamer GP points for the winning teams. How's this working?
Okay, this Battlefield 3 League, the European one, is it's actually already been announced. It's on our TeamSpeak as we speak, and it's on the website, and that's all been organised by our tournament manager Black Stenner, with the help of tournament manager assistant Omne, and yeah, they've done a really good job. It's 8v8 infantry only, and 16v16 full-scale warfare. So it'll include tanks and RPGs and what have you. I think the infantry only is going to be limiting RPGs, darts, even after the patch comes out. It'll be interesting to see what DICE are going to do with the game. So I think that there may be some adjustments to some of the rules according to what the community and the clans that are going to be partaking would prefer to have. So it's all kind of gauging what this patch is going to be like. So we'll see what happens with that. And prize money for the tournament, I believe, for each 8v8 and 16v16 is going to be 500,000 GP points, which will be $500. Second place, I believe, will get exclusive rank. Third place, exclusive ranks on the website. I think there are also ranks included in the tournament that can be won by achieving certain tasks in a match. 40 kills in a match, you get a rank called This Is Impossible. There are a few other ranks that you can read about on the document that you get in the tournament as well. So yeah, that's taking off in Europe. We're promoting it right now all over the place, so we'll see what happens with that. It looks promising. Asia is in the making, hasn't been announced as of yet. It should be this week. The announcement will be up on the website. So that's slightly different to Europe. It's going to be 8v8 only, so there's not going to be 2 leagues. It's going to be an 8v8 3-month league. And sorry, to reiterate on the Europe League as well, they're both 3-month leagues. And as well in the States, when that comes in the States, they'll all be 3-month leagues. And in Asia, they've decided to do 8v8 only because that seems more popular in Asia. Most clans and teams only really play 8v8. So the details, as I say, haven't been posted yet. So I'd rather not release information that may be altered until this video interview, until it's actually posted on the website. But yeah, really exciting stuff going on. America and the States, it's going to be announced soon. It's a case of building up the BF3 community in the States as well, which we're working on right now. We've got our HR managers, Middle Case and Doggy Style, who are building the community out there now. So I think once we've got a few, or more than a few clans interested, then we can also go out and promote it and have clans that are outside of GP get interested as well. And you know, it will all form a tournament, whether it's the teams outside of GP going in and teams also in GP taking part. So yeah, all exciting stuff for BF3. Also, the great thing about the Battlefield 3 leagues that we've got running right now, and obviously all of the future tournaments as well, not just pertaining to Battlefield 3, all different games that Gamers Platoon are going to hold tournaments for. Not only can clans get involved in the tournaments, you can actually have some lone wolf players from, you know, it could be in the same country, could be international, all forming a team on the website. They don't have to register their team like all the clans do, but they can all form up and they can make their own team. So we're not only hosting stuff for clans, we want to try and help players out there that aren't even part of a clan, who can also get involved in all of the tournaments and events that we're going to be holding. So we think this is quite an important feature.
Yeah, that does sound like something, you know, that may be really good. Maybe a clan, you know, has a small Battlefield following and doesn't have enough for that, and, you know, maybe they can link up, or, as you mentioned, players that aren't in a clan that are just, you know, hanging in GP for, you know, whatever reason, maybe looking for a clan or stuff like that. This allows them the opportunity to still participate in the events that you guys are holding, which I would say is definitely a good asset to have.
Yeah, I mean, actually, there's, come to think of it, I think there's a few teams in Asia, and I think maybe a couple in Europe as well, that are only 5 or 6 men teams and clans, and they can hook up with another clan if they even wanted to. The 2 clans can actually unite and put a team together to play in a tournament, whether it be BF3, League of Legends, Max Payne 3, you name the game, or the tournament. It can all happen for no matter what a game it is. So yeah, we feel this is quite an important feature.
Sounds great, and you know, I'm sure that the guys in America and Asia can't wait for their leagues to be up, and I'm sure the guys in Europe are already excited about, you know, getting in there and doing some competition. Moving on, looks like we have another Battlefield event on the 15th of this month. Says Clans United GP Fun Event for Battlefield. What does this exactly entail, and what can we expect to see here?
As the title says, it's a fun event. It's out of not as serious as the leagues or the competitions, so people can go into this event more relaxed. It's we have noticed that many clans and clan members are looking forward 32 versus 32 matches. Fortunately, some of the clans do not have enough members to fill the 32 slots online on the same time, so we are making this event so clans can ally together to form a team, play against one big clan or a couple of smaller clans, or maybe 3-4 clans forming the 32 players. And it's going to be a 32 versus 32 conquest on the standard maps, not on Karkan maps, so everybody, more audience can be playing on that day. Also in different regions. It doesn't have to be US specific or Asia specific or America or Europe specific. It can be a mix. It's not. It's more like a get-together event that and also more clans to know each other that haven't met before, etc., etc. So we are looking also forward for this event. We are all excited about it.
Sounds great, and you know, there we go. It sounds like Battlefield's got a bunch of stuff planned for it this month and next, and I'm sure the community that plays Battlefield cannot wait for this kind of stuff. And as I mentioned before, you know, we also have mentioned Minecraft, League of Legends, Sniper Elite, you know, all sorts of games here. So
could I just before we move on to the next event and tournament, regarding the 3-month leagues, 3-month leagues for Battlefield 3. These are going to be more of a competitive tournament rather than the BF3 montage and fun events that we have in GP as well. To reiterate, the 3-month leagues are going to be free for GP teams to join. It is as listed in the sponsorship terms and the not just sponsorship terms, but the document about clans joining GP. Even if they're not getting sponsored servers, then they can take part in tournaments for free. And teams outside of GP there'll be a fee for them. However, they don't have to pay the fee if they join Gamers Platoon. So it should attract teams, even if they don't want to join Gamers Platoon. They can pay the fee. I think at the moment it's $50 per team of 8 players, and the same for 16. If you've got 16 players, it's a $50 charge, and they stand a chance of winning $500. So yeah, just to clear up on that, I don't think I mentioned that before.
No, you didn't, but that definitely sounds fair, and I'm sure any real competitive team for Battlefield 3 would not mind paying the $50 entry fee, with a chance of winning, like you said, $500. That's definitely a fair trade-off, and as I said, any team out there that's really seriously interested in competition, I'm sure will have no problem doing that, and that's good that you guys are opening this up to other teams just besides the ones that are in Gamers Platoon.
Yeah, we want to try and hold a tournament for everyone to participate in, whether they're in GP or not. We're all about helping and holding events and hosting events for Gamers Platoon clans, but also bringing other, involving communities and clans outside of Gamers Platoon is also part of what we're all about. Yeah.
Excellent. So moving on to the last bit of tournaments and events that we have for this month and next, we have Max Payne 3 Gamers Platoon crew created for all GP members to join. This is kind of a self-explanatory thing. It seems a good thing to do to create this crew for GP to get behind their players, for this new game coming out. But you see here there is a mini tournament with a 100,000 GP point reward for the winning team. What does this tournament